I've been seeing posts everywhere saying, can AMC hit $100 per share? Can it go as high as $100,000 per share? So in today's video, we're gonna go over everything going on with AMC right now, between insiders selling, between the short interest, and what to keep an eye out for in trading before tomorrow and throughout the rest of the week. So if you enjoy this sort of content on AMC, you're part of the AMC community, you're an ape, well then please be sure to like the video down below, subscribe to my channel, turn on the bell notifications, and let's get right into this. Right now, AMC's short interest is currently sitting at 20%. It's gone up a little bit since yesterday, a little bit since last week. The other day was at 18% short interest, so that is a good sign. That means that short sellers are continuing to bet against AMC. They're not backing down, and that is great for retail investors who believe in AMC long term and think it has a lot of potential. Right now, AMC stock price is sitting right around $55 per share. It was up 15% during trading hours on Monday, and it was up about 2.5% after trading hours. This is a good sign. We're seeing short interest continue to increase, and the more we see short interest continue to increase, the more likely we are to actually see the short squeeze take place, because right now we have not yet seen the short squeeze take place. We are still in a place where we've seen gamma squeezes, but we have not seen the short interest been cut in half. We've only seen it stick around between 18 and 22%. So many people are saying the short squeeze has already happened, but the answer is no. It has not already happened. AMC and GameStop, Workhorse, BlackBerry, Bed Bath & Beyond are still all set up to have a perfect short squeeze if we continue to see these prices go up and retail investors continue to back them, because then institutions are going to lose billions and billions of dollars. Earlier today, SEC, they came out and said that they are not happy at all with what's going on, essentially. They said that they may be cracking down on so-called meme stocks by cracking down on brokerage that offer free trading and low fees and no fee brokerage like Robinhood and other ones like that. They said that right now it is actually too easy to trade on Robinhood and elsewhere that offer no brokerage fees, and that investors could be setting themselves up for massive losses. According to this person from the SEC, he suggested that one way to deal with the gamification of trading in these wild runs, like with AMC, with GameStop, is to force these brokers to act more like fiduciaries as opposed to passive trading platforms. So he's basically saying that these brokers should take a more active role and almost prevent people from buying these, or at least tell them about the risks of investing in these stocks. But the bottom line is there's so many brokerages out there that have no fees or little fees because of what Robinhood has done. Now that Robinhood has, opened the door up to no fee brokerages, many others have followed suit. I mean, Charles Schwab, TD Ameritrade, Robinhood, Webull, so many platforms have very little or no fees at all because they are following what Robinhood is doing to stay competitive in that space. I don't think we're going to see that change at all. They may put some other rules in place that may restrict or may make it a little bit more challenging to trade these, but I don't think anything's going to happen anytime soon. I think we're still in a great position for everything going on with AMC and GameStop. And lastly, I do want to look at Google Trends, because people are saying, is the short squeeze going to happen? One thing I do like to look at, in addition to short interest, which is up, is to actually look at Google Trends, because that tells you how much are people still talking about AMC. Are people, getting bored of it? Are people still pushing for it, still behind it? And the answer to that is definitely yes. AMC stock had 500,000 plus searches on Monday, June 7th. It was the second most searched thing by far on Google throughout the entire internet, other than Zoom. So it is still way up there in terms of searches, way up there in terms of people talking about it on social media, on the internet, on Google, on YouTube. People are still definitely talking about this. So that is one thing I like to see. And finally, AMC insiders did announce that they have been selling off some shares. We saw on Friday last week that 6 insiders sold off a total of $8 million worth of shares. I have mentioned this in previous videos, but I do want to talk about it again because it is important to realize that they've been selling off for a while in 2021. Some insiders, like the CFO, sold 45,000 shares back when AMC was $9 a share. This director, Kathleen Paulus, sold off at $13 per share. So these executives, directors, board members, these insiders at AMC have been selling off for a while. This is nothing new. So for these articles coming out, it's almost like fear tactics from the media. Is it exactly that? Who knows? But it is sort of that in a sense that this has already been around for a while. So posting these articles now, making people worried that insiders are selling now, doesn't really it does nothing but put fear in the market, because right now people have already known this. This has already been public information for a while, and this is nothing to worry about in my opinion, because right now when you look at AMC stock, we all know it's not based on fundamentals. It's based on the short interest, retail investors, the community behind it, and institutions who are shorting it. So that is what really we're looking at. It's not based on fundamentals. We all know that AMC stock is not worth what it is right now, but that's just because the company doesn't generate a lot of revenue. They're struggling, but that doesn't mean it can't easily go to $100 per share. I think we very well could see it hit $100 per share by the end of this week, just because of what we're seeing. With short interest continue to increase, we're seeing people still talking about, still pushing for AMC, as we see Google Trends still reaching record highs for AMC. And lastly, the community seems stronger than ever before. So people who are saying it could reach $100 per share, I think that is very possible to see this week. You just got to remember that the stock isn't valued at that. Like, it's not long-term valued at $100 per share right now, because the company is struggling. But we definitely can make some money in the short term with everything going on with the short squeeze and what is going on with institutions versus retail investors. So let me know what you guys think, but I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.